Alright, so bless everybody, hope all is great. Before we even start the video, I just want to dive a Bible reading just for today. So the Bible verse we'll be reading is Deuteronomy 8, chapter 18. But it says, "But remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant which he swore to your ancestors, as it is today." So what I take as, what do I know about this Bible verse? What do I predict it as? What do I think about it? I think a lot of people forget about God. Why do I think a lot of people forget about God? Because I think a lot of people think they don't need God. Why do they think they don't need God? Because they have everything that they want. A lot of people has reached wealth and they now become flashy. They now buy the expensive cars without even thinking about anybody. They pass the homeless guy on the side of the road and they don't even try to help him out anymore because they feel like, if I did it, I get to do it. It was not you who generally did the hard work. God bless the work at the end of the day. Like for me, when I first started to reach a financial thing in my life and I finally started to get there, I started to think I did it on my own. God, it was me who worked out. It was me who stayed up at 3 o'clock in the day. It was me who generally didn't sleep for 2 hours. Who only sleep for 2 hours out of the week. It wasn't that. I could have did that, and a lot of people work hard. A lot of people work harder than me who work 9 to 5 jobs. But it is God who blesses our work at the end of the day. See what I'm saying? And I think that's a big problem what a lot of people face, that they generally think that it's them who bless their work, who you think you deserve the fruits of your labor. Bro, it was God who did it for you. You understand? And never forget God at the end of the day. Why never forget God? Because as quick as you got it, God could take it away just like that. And don't just bless God and don't just thank God just for that, just because you're scared for him to take it away. God gave you everything. God gave you breath. God gave you 10 fingers, even if you don't have 10 fingers or 10 toes. God gave you life, See what I'm saying? And all the money in the world means nothing about God. But let's start the video. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. But let's get through it. Alright, so blessed everybody, hope all is great. Today is Thursday and they were saying that we're supposed to have Hurricane Electonian Milton, whatever the frick, supposed to slide through, but we ain't even worried about that. We leave that completely up to God. But this morning we have CPI news coming out around 8:30, but that's what I really wanted to make the video on. We wanted to make the video on CPI. Now, how the trade going so far? I generally might just hold the trade through CPI. Why? Just because we're so close to take profit. I know a lot of times I normally do close my trade, but because I want to reach a goal, right? Because I see this trade still pushing to the upside, I still might hold this trade. And I know a lot of times y'all hear me say like, close the rate of news, everything. I still could see this trade going up. Why I still see this trade going up, I never saw a bullish market like this in the past 4 years of trading. You understand? So what I can do, I can switch over to the screen just so y'all can see everything. Alright, perfect. So this whole price looking like right now. Like right now it's 745. Right? Now when CPI news come out, it doesn't move as much. Like it's only a 10-minute news, and now so then CPI would push down and then push price all the way back up. That's how I look at CPI news. Look at this price movement right now, right? This what price did in the past week. In 1 week, this what price did. Now I know last time we ended up closing the trade around here. That was for the last YouTube video, right? And look exactly what price did. So what we're looking for price to do is the exact same thing. Now, why did I even enter this trade? The reason I entered this trade was, once again, price ended up break, retest, and then continue to the upside. Remember, first we follow the trend. We look at the 4-hour time frame. Price was bullish on the 4-hour. Price was bullish on the daily, and price was bullish on the weekly. So we know that we automatically looking for buys in this market. And because we automatically looking for buys, we now have to find an area to buy. So once price broke, retest, and then breakout time and consolidation box, this is where I normally entered. As soon as I entered, price broke, retest, boom again, I entered again and added another position. Price make another higher high, higher low. Price made another higher high again. That's why I supposed to add another position, but this happened during London session. I was knocked the frig out. I wasn't even looking at the charts this time. But what I'm going to do is keep everybody updated during CPI. I get recorded during CPI just to see if price does what they want. Because we up so much, and I generally, it's just accurate now. You understand? I can generally hold during the nose. I know I can handle anything that does happen because I don't see CPI coming all the way down here. Now, if price does something like that, I only risk 1% at the end of the day. Why? Because this previous trade, this stop loss is already at break even, right? This stop loss is here, meaning at the end of the day, I only risking around 1% this trade, no matter what. You understand? But I just can update you at 8:30 just to see how CPI knows end up doing us. We end up breaking out the charts. Why did I take this trade? Why wouldn't I take this trade? And some bad and some good stuff about this trade, just so everybody could have a understanding. Alright, so CPI news just end up coming out just now. Now for this trade for USD CHF, price end up going straight back to break even, but we ain't too focused on this trade. I only added around 1% risk on this trade. For the other trade, I end up adding around 3% risk, but all my stop loss went up and up and up, and I end up scaling straight back in. Now let's check this trade real quick. I don't like what CPI news is doing to this trade, but I just can set and forget it. I know CPI news can be over in the next 10 minutes. I don't want to be too emotional inside this trade, but I generally like to see this trade just break to the upside real quick. But I guess can update y'all after the news finish and probably check it around 10 o'clock or so. Alright, so this is just a quick update for USD CAD after CPI news. Price ended up going to my take profit. I still ain't close it yet, but let's check the profit so far for today. Boom, how much we up? So we up $20,000 just for this morning, but we just can let this trade run until I see price actually about to reverse to the downside, because I wouldn't just take out the profits. What I normally do, let's say if I even move my stop loss from here, I'd put it here. Why? Because this here is the last low in this market. You understand? But I just can keep everybody updated. Yo, at my last job, I generally remember making this in a year, yo, and I didn't even stay there for a year just because it wasn't making no sense, dog, and to do this at 19 is crazy, bro. So you saying, but we up $21,300 just for the day. But it only have to be God, dog. It only have to be God. Alright, so blessed everybody, open all is great. What we're gonna do is check out this USD CAD trade. Now, for you, last week was completely beautiful. Why? Because even last week we took a buy position somewhere around here. I ended up clearing off my charts just to remark it up again for the members. But what we're gonna do is we can just run everything back for this exact trade here. To understand first why we even took the trade. Why wouldn't we take the trade? Everything about the trade and what was the signals that made me take this trade. You understand? Now let's check it out. So what we're gonna do is just delete everything off this first. Let's put everything in bar replay mode. So everything started off here. So even if we look on the 4-hour time frame, we would first recognize that price is completely bullish. How do we know that price is bullish? Let's mark it up. So on the 4-hour, price made higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high again. So even if we just mark this up and move this here, we can see on the 4-hour time frame that price is now bullish. Why? Because price never, ever came below this last low here. So we'd have, let's mark it up. So we'd have 4-hour bullish. Perfect. So let's leave that right there. And then if we go to the daily time frame, we would recognize also that price is completely bullish once again. So we'd have on a daily time frame, let's put daily bullish. And why would we say the price is bullish on a daily time frame? We would recognize the price is bullish because price, let's check it out. Let's check it out from the very start, right? So we'd have price making lower lows to now lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high again. So we would recognize that now price is now bullish. Now when did price become bullish? Price now became bullish the moment price erased above these last highs here. So the moment price took out this last high, that's when price now went from bearish to now completely bullish in the market. So we'd have the daily as completely bullish. And if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see clear as day that price was completely bullish once again. We didn't even have to mark it up. So we'd have the weekly, the 4-hour, and the daily time frame as completely bullish. So because price is now bullish on all these time frames, let's put weekly bullish. we know within ourselves that no matter what this is right now, that we only looking for buys in the market. All right. So because we're only looking for buys in the market, we now have to wait and look for an area to buy off. You understand? So now the price ended up breaking past this last high. Let's take this out. Now the price ended up breaking past our support, our resistance area, which is now support. We're now looking for a retest in this market. So let's wait. And everybody's asking, like, which time frame I find a retest on? I find it on a 4-hour time frame. So we now waiting for is a break. Perfect. So that there's the break. We wait now for a retest. Perfect. That's good enough for me right there. Now we head to the 30-minute time frame and find our consolidation box. Perfect. And the moment all the consolidation box generally is price making breaking structure. So let's say on a 30-minute time frame, price is looking like this, right? For price to now break structure to now go from a bearish to a bullish, price would now have to break above these last highs. Where's the last high? The last high is right here. So the moment price now breaks above this last high, price is now bullish on the 30-minute, price is bullish on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, the day. Everything about this trade is telling me the price is going all the way up. Why do we do this? We do this because we want to move with the banks. We move with the banks is because the banks move the market. We don't ever want to just take trades where we thinking and No, yo, go with the banks. You have to move with the banks, almost like a surfer. If you're a surfer, you ride the wave. You don't try to create your own wave with your hand because it would be too weak. We only trade with $1. The banks trade with trillions of dollars. So you have to go with the big fish. Now, the moment price breaks inside this consolidation box, let's wait it out. Alright, so price ended up breaking inside this consolidation box. You could enter now, but I wanted a nice, complete bullish engulfing candlestick just to confirm. Let's speed this up because it's taking a little too long. Perfect. That's perfect. It can't a little too fast, but we would enter right here. Our stops would be below. Our 4 hour time frame would be right. Our take profit would be to the next height. Move it down to the exact spot. Take profit here. So where would you put your stop loss? You put your stop loss right below the last low. Where's the last low? Your last low is right here. Why is this your last low? Because price made a higher high, a higher low. And why would you place your stop loss here? Because for price to now, if price hit your take profit, I mean your stop loss, that means you was completely wrong about the trade. And if you was completely wrong about the trade, don't worry about it. Like, you know, you followed your rules. So what we do is just put our stop loss right below the last low. Now all you generally have to do is just let the trade run, and that there would be a trade for this week. Now with the next video would be, because I end up hopping inside this trade about 5 to 6 times. I think about 2 to 3 times. I lie, about 5 to 6 times. I hop inside this trade, I'd say like around 2 to 3 times. Like, I added extra positions. So the next video would be on scaling it. But this here is the trade that I took for USD CAD. I took this, I think that was last week Thursday. But I was trying to record it off just my computer. But the setup was so good that the computer started lagging, dog. So they said, but we ain't gonna worry about all that. But I hope everybody have a blessed day. And if you need help understanding anything, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. God bless everybody. I hope everybody have a blessed trading week.